by Mrs. Taylor. Whoa! Did you see that? Today we're batting over infinitives. But what exactly are infinitives?
An infinitive is a word that looks like a verb, but it really isn't. It usually comes after the word to. These words are called imposters because they look like a verb. Here are 4 steps that might help us find the infinitive in a sentence. Number 1, find the word to. An infinitive is usually 2 words, to and a verb. Number 2, find the imposter. The imposter is in the infinitive, like to fly. Number 3, cross out the infinitive. I crossed it out in green, to fly. Number 4, find the verb and label it in the sentence. The bat likes to fly. Since we crossed out to fly, it can't be the verb, so it has to be likes.
You can pretend that you're a character on Star Wars and grab yourself a lightsaber. Then you can slash the imposter.
Let's look at a sentence containing an infinitive to see how it can help us determine the verb in the sentence. Mrs. Taylor likes to sing. First, we search for the word to. Oh, there it is. Now we can find the imposter. Our imposter is to sing. Now we're going to cross out the words to sing since they aren't verbs. They are called infinitives. Now we can easily find the action verb in our sentence, likes. It's an action a person can do with their mind. Since our sentence begins with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject, which is Mrs. Taylor, and a verb, which is likes, we have a complete sentence. We are also going to write an I above the words that we cross out to indicate that they are an infinitive. Let's practice identifying the infinitives in some complete sentences. Let's see if you can remember the example from the beginning of our video. The bat loves to fly. Pause the video and write down the infinitive, then write down the verb. If you said that the infinitive is to fly, then you are correct. Loves is the verb. Once you find the word to in the sentence, it should be easy to find the imposter. Great job, boys and girls. Let's move on to our next example. Mrs. Taylor wants to see a bat. Pause the video and write down the infinitive, then write down the verb. If you said that the infinitive is to see, then you are correct. Once is the verb in the sentence. Great job, boys and girls. You're really getting good at this. The bats plan to eat insects. Pause the video and write down the infinitive, then write down the verb. If you said that the infinitive is to eat, then you are correct. Plan is the verb. Great job. We have one more example left. The librarian gave me a book to read. Pause the video and write down the infinitive, then write down the verb. If you said that the infinitive is to read, then you are correct. The verb in the sentence is gave. Congratulations! It's time to celebrate your learning knowledge of infinitives. Keep on practicing, young editors. Goodbye.